Welcome to Your Music is Bad, and You Should Feel Bad. I'm your host, Matt Lee, and I want you to know that I don't want you to feel bad. You should feel good, because you probably had nothing to do with the terrible music we're talking about today. Today we're talking about hip-hop producer Scott Storch, who you may know from such beats as Lean Back by Fat Joe, or that Brooke Hogan song nobody remembers or cares about. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on iTunes or yourmusicisbad.com. And if you have any suggestions or want to tell us we're really, really wrong, send it to hatemail@yourmusicisbad.com.
You know, his big thing is like ham radio or something.
Really?
Yeah, he's like
He's got his ham license.
He's like a
He's a CB radio guy?
He's like a weird radio geek. Yeah.
It's a weird time to be a ham radio operator.
Well,
like,
Don't hate, guys.
Are you on the ham? Hold up, message me on Facebook. Let me know when you're going to be on the ham. Like, you know, it's
That's
like
actually how my
let me just
parents
text
met.
you across the world.
Yeah, in West Virginia.
Yeah, they actually met
Oh, yeah.
because of a ham radio.
Oh, cool. No, I remember when I was a kid. No,
I feel like that's a
Ham it
song.
up.
No, look, my dad loved ham.
Ham it up.
And when I was a kid,
dad
I was
loved
like
ham.
briefly into it, and then thankfully didn't, because like 2 years later, it was like, what a huge waste of time that would have been, you know?
Wait, your dad loved ham.
Yes.
He's not the Jewish one, right?
No.
Okay.
Like ham radio. But we all we all love ham. Not kosher. I am remember the worst Jew.
Oh, right, but I don't know
Right.
if that reflects on other family members of yours. I know that you're a bad Jew.
But right. Well, but it was passed down.
Are
I
we-
got the whole story about
Are we
it.
rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay,
Bad
because I then have to mention his Scott Storch, who presumably who's what we're going
Speaking
to talk
of
about.
bad Jews.
His production company is Tough Jew.
Oh, that's right.
TUFF
Yeah.
space JEW.
Which we may have to actually listen to that prank call, because it's so funny. Him trying to like tough talk the dude. That's the best part of it.
Oh,
I
right,
just
where
wanna
he
keep saying
asserts
Brooke.
his street cred as a
how
tough Jew.
you don't know who your deal. It's not just him, right? It's all. He doesn't ever specify who else is like, but it's like you don't even know.
Oh, right,
I got
he's like,
backup, yo. I got to
Right.
call the Hulkster.
right.
Dude, that's what he does. Then he calls him
He's
the
like,
Hulkster.
I'm going to call these 22-inch pythons.
He says so. He's implying like he's gonna, like call in street justice, but instead he just, tags in the Hulkster, who suddenly is on the phone. We're gonna have to listen to that.
I mean, if you're in a wrestling match, that's a good move. Like
Wait,
tag
Hulk
in.
Hogan? Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Is that part of the record deal with? Is that like he's his security or something?
Well,
No,
he
no.
probably manages her, because like if you have a kid who you think,
Well, she wasn't 18 at the time.
Right.
Right. So, of course, Hulkster wants to know everyone that she's involved with.
well, and I'm sure he encouraged it, because it was like, so if I can't make money off me being famous, we'll make money off you being famous, and then because you
Right,
are a
and
minor,
she-
I get.
Right. He gets the
Control of
money.
that money.
And I'm sure,
Yeah.
I mean, she seems like she wanted to be famous.
Oh,
because
yeah.
after that, she went on to the glamour of TNA Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, they try really hard to make her happen. Like I remember
Oh,
how
yeah.
hard. Like the whole world was like, no, we're not.
Well,
really.
because look, there was momentum because first Hogan had a reality show,
Right.
and then everybody was like, we don't want to watch the Hulk Hogan reality show. We want to watch the Brooke Hogan reality show, and so they made the spinoff, and so there was momentum, but like
Right.
that was it. That was the
Right.
ceiling. Like Brooke Hogan's dumb reality show, that
Right.
was her ceiling, but no one got that memo. And so then they tried to do all this other stuff.
Yeah.
She tried to have a singing career. Then they put her on TNA,
Yeah.
and I don't even know what she's doing now, but I'm sure I don't need to know.
Just blame her agent.
Who's her agent?
I don't know.
Oh,
Probably Hulk Hogan.
I think the whole family drama, like with the car accident and
and
the
that
whole adultery thing.
that
kinda-
tape is the worst.
Yeah.
The calls where Nick's on the phone with Hulkster, and he's like, "You got to get me out of here." Like he's like, "You got to call the judge or something." And Hulkster's like, "You got to take it like a man. Like you got to Hulk up and take it like a man." But then they're going on about like how that dude, like, oh, how he deserved it because like he was a really negative person and stuff. And you're like, we're victim blaming on a public line, like this is
piece
a
of shit.
recorded line. Like It was bad, man. Like, I don't know. But anyway, are you going to play?
Before we get into that, since we
call?
have a large group today, do we want to establish? I don't know, Deb. Do you want to introduce yourself at all?
You want to plug anything? Say who you are. She's like, no.
I have no idea.
Okay, you don't have to.
What is this?
Deb.
It's a podcast.
Who are you people? Why am I here?
As many as 50 people may hear this at some point in time.
So, yeah, some backstory though. Deb and I went to music school together, and we were like
music school very loosely.
It was very music-y for me. I'm not really sure what you did while we were there.
Oh my
I think
God.
you played piano.
I did play piano.
Okay, you played piano. When we were like weird metal kids. I was actually telling this story earlier because yesterday, like Deb texted me, like, "Hey, I'm on my way over." And I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'm here and I'm thinking of what to put on. And I put on Spiral Architect and I was like, oh, this is funny because whenever Deb would like ask people where I was, she'd be like, hey, have you seen Rich? And if they were like, who? She'd be like, he has really long hair. He's probably wearing a Spiral Architect t-shirt. That was her description of me. And so I was like, oh, this is funny. Taking it back. But yeah, so we went to music school together and now she does lots of stuff. You do like DJ shit.
Yeah, it's really easy. It's like I took jazz piano and then it's like, oh, can you DJ? And I'm like, oh, I don't know.
And then you're like, oh, wait, yeah, of course.
Yeah, and I do a really bad job like all the time and I'm laughing the entire time. Like,
and nobody notices?
No, they do. And they
okay.
get really angry.
Oh, really?
And like I had a guy yelling at me Friday night because I was train wrecking all over the place. And he's like, don't stop. And I'm like, okay.
And you do a show and you don't have to split your pay with anyone.
Right, exactly.
The best.
Yeah.
I don't need a roadie. I can have a groupie, you know? Like,
You're like, but they don't get paid.
I can carry my own MacBook.
it's like groupies are cool if they can carry shit and plug shit in. But like if you don't need that, then you can just have groupies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then free drinks. And then everyone thinks that like, I don't know, they leave you alone. I don't know.
Yeah, I went to this party and everybody left me alone. It was great.
Yeah. I was at this party Friday. It was in Oakland. I was VJing and some kid like runs up. He's like, I'm your friend on Facebook. I was like, okay.
You're like, congratulations.
And only Facebook.
I just passed a guy on the street that I'm friends with on Facebook. And I was going to tell him, but then I'm like, I'd be that kid.
Right.
Well, he stood out though. I actually made a comment about him because he had a weird, he had like this white coat that then had a black grid on it. Yeah. And he had like a Skrillex haircut. And I was like, check this dude out. Well, cause it was across the street from the D6 guy we were talking about earlier.
Oh, right.
And so then I was like, oh, and then look at this dude. And she's like, oh, I'm Facebook friends with that guy.
I really am.
Wow.
And I was like, well, then you can just message him about it. How about how you're stalking him in New York City?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to talk about Scott Storch.
Yeah. So for those of you who may not know the name, you probably know the music. So I'm not sure really when like he became a thing, but like probably like 2000. Yeah. Yeah. Because Busta Rhymes, that was 2000.
Right. In the early 2000s, I think is when he started to blow up, and I think maybe peaked by like 2005 or
right,
something.
so he's technically, I guess he's like billed as a producer.
Yeah.
But as far as I can tell, he just like makes beats.
Right. Which is, yeah.
And so he did beats for like Busta Rhymes and 50 Cent and Beyonce and T.I. Like lots of, I think he worked with like Dre and like.
The biggest ones I can think of were Beyonce, Baby Boy, the one with Sean Paul, and Fat Joe Lean Back.
Yeah.
That was the big
2000.
one.
And They Did Make It Rain.
And yeah,
he did also play keyboards for the Roots way back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I totally forgot about that.
His Lean Back is like, that's what all his stuff sounds like. Like all the stuff he does in that is like he has certain kinds of like sort of like string hits and stuff he does.
Yeah.
Like once you like notice his style, he's very uniform.
Yeah.
Like he basically just, which would make perfect sense for why he suddenly like, apparently like when he started to go downhill, it was like he was still cranking out all these songs. They just weren't hits.
Well, yeah. And so the other thing, some people, like, even if you don't listen to hip hop or anything, you might know the name because he was the dude who did Paris Hilton's album and Brooke Hogan's album, which is why we were talking about that.
Which were both towards the end of his popularity.
That was sort of the
because he didn't
beginning of the end.
What was it? He Christina Aguilera, he turned down her Back to Basics album, which was the one where it was all kind of like pseudo jazzy and Soul River, and that was huge for her, and he went to do Brooke Hogan instead, and apparently she also did like a fuck you song on it because of it, which I don't that seems like it's missing part of the story. Like, I don't think it was like, sorry, I'm not gonna do your album. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna write a song saying fuck you just because you didn't do my album.
The song is called Fuss, F-U-S-S, fuck you, Scott Storch. And it's a really unremarkable song,
like, because who was gonna produce, who would make the beat for it? Not Scott Storch.
Not Scott Storch. No, but like there was a bit I read, I think it was on Complex, where they were talking about, you know, it was still 2006, like he was still hot when he took the Paris Hilton and the Brooke Hogan work, and they're like this, which made no sense because it was like it's like you've got this hot beat, and instead of sending it like to Drake, you send it to a Kardashian. Like, that's basically what they were saying. And I was like, that's a good point, because if you listen to that stuff, right, it's like the same beats. It's totally the same as the other. The only difference is these people are a little worse at singing, and the perception is this isn't going to be good. Yeah. Right? And so that's totally the thing. Like, he totally train wrecked his career. Yeah. By what gigs he decided to take.
I don't know though. Like, if you did that today, like, people would buy that shit. I feel like that's just kind of ahead of his time.
If you did what? He sent to a Kardashian?
Yeah.
No. Like, if you had the choice to work with, if you had a choice to, I don't know about that, man. If you had a choice to work with Drake versus Kardashian, like,
yes.
Well, I also think that since his style was so clearly like, he figured out the thing he liked and just kept doing it over and over, like, his styles, it's going to like get stale eventually, right? So even if it's like the hot shit for a few years and he can keep doing the same thing and get hit after hit, eventually that's just going to run out. People are just going to want to hear something different.
Well, no, and that was the thing. Like, so I saw this when I was trying to figure out like everything he was on. I found this list. It was, and they had these little comments, and they were like, so he did Remy Ma's Conceited, okay? And it's this flute loop, and they're like, there was the comment with someone about like, oh man, that flute loop never gets old. I'm like, no, it gets old super fast, especially because I already heard it in 50 Cent's just a little bit, because it's the same, like, it's not exactly the same, but it's like the same patch, and it's like totally in the same vein, you know? And I'm like, so
he always uses like the same string patch, and
I got real tired of it, and I didn't even live it, you know?
I read an article on Scott Storch like maybe 10 years ago when he was kind of big, and I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck this guy. Like, it was probably at his peak, because it was literally like, you know, him like in a hot tub with a cigar,
wearing sunglasses.
Yes.
So I
can read the same article.
No, but I know because I've literally seen one picture where Scott Storch is not wearing sunglasses, and that was his mugshot. Oh. And I gotta admit, I was half expecting like there to be something wrong with his eyes or something. Like, I mean, they looked like normal. No, I think so I saw this video of him like apparently from like his attempted comeback. Yeah. And he's like in this studio, and there's no light. It's like pitch black. The only light is from the gigantic TV and then from his laptop. And he's sitting there playing keys, and he's wearing sunglasses. And you're like, dude, and then do you know about the haircut? Do you guys know about this? No. There's a video of him making some like terrible beat while he's getting a haircut, but he's also wearing sunglasses and smoking a cigarette. So he's making a beat with one hand, wearing sunglasses, while someone is like giving him a buzz cut. Like, it's one of those things where you're just like, dude, why? Oh, because you were on drugs. Because apparently he managed to spend $30 million on coke in 6 months.
Supposedly. Well, that was that video is this guy just being like, yo, is it true you did this shit? And he's either like sounds really cool, so yes, or it sounds really financially responsible, so no. Like, he's either backtracking or being like, hey man, I like to party. I wasn't never addicted to no alcohol or weed. Like, that's what he's like. Like, yeah, I had a problem, and cocaine is bad news, and I'm clean now, and except for the weed and booze.
I've seen some pretty bad coke habits, but 30 million is ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
who
No,
was
that's
actually in his entourage?
that was
right.
his
That's what I'm saying.
argument.
It has to be an entourage.
That was his
There's no way
argument.
any single individual could do
and
that
they
much.
even say that he was buying it he was providing it for everyone around him, and then they ask him, and he's like, no man, nobody could snort that much blow. And it's like, again, we just established it wasn't just you, so it's like you're saying, like, did you spend this much on? He's like, that's ridiculous. How could anyone possibly do that much blow? It's like, well, you appear to have done it, sir. So,
Sir,
How much of a fiend do you have to be
Right.
to be in that guy's entourage, though? Like, seriously.
I don't know. Well, but the other thing that's
okay, but like, think about people who are in most hip hop entourages. Like, really, like, who's like their life goal is like, yo, man, I'm gonna get in an entourage. It's gonna be good.
So the other thing that was weird was I was reading and they were saying, he blew all this money on cocaine and then on like cars and houses. And I'm like, well, apparently not too much on cars and houses, because when you run out of money, you could then just sell those.
Right.
So unless he like got them on lines of credit that he wasn't really monitoring,
Yeah, but it was like 2006, 2007.
Oh, right. It could have been like before the collapse.
Oh yeah, he bought him high.
Buy
and had to
high.
sell low.
Buy high, sell low.
You think that his investment manager would have told him about that, but probably not, right?
He's probably high on coke.
His investment was probably all that coke.
He was like, we're going to get returns on this.
Which
They call it white gold, right? No, that's something else.
So on IMDb Pro, I found Scott Storch is in the music department, and he did a bunch of soundtracks, but it says he was born in Canada.
For us, it was probably a different dude. Because wasn't he? Wait, where were we?
He's from Long Island.
Long Island, yeah.
No, it says his nicknames are Scott Storch on the keys and Scott the Rapper.
I mean, he could have been born in Canada and then moved here or something, but
I mean, I don't know, because on the keys could be like on the kilos. And he does have a diss. Have you guys heard his diss track?
No.
He did a diss track for, I think it was against Lil Wayne, or like somebody that like apparently like didn't pay him some royalties.
yeah.
And it's awful. And there's a video, and this is what I don't understand about the video. So the video is full of like totally baller shit, right? Like, his cars and his houses, and there's like all these girls. But then it looks like that the quality of video is like worse than Rebecca Black. It was like, yo, we spent money on everything except a camera and a film crew. and it's just really bad. And the diss track is bad, and like he can't really rap. Like, yeah, it was really bad.
Well, yeah, the interesting thing I found recently was something about, the browser's not loading right now, but like his quote unquote comeback, or the one he thinks that is happening now. And it was like, the first thing I found this article, and it was like, is describing him on stage, and he's like DJing, and all these fans are excited, but then they're like, and it's at Mansion, but then they're like, but outside of Mansion, it's the afternoon in the middle of the day because he's shooting a video.
And it's cheaper during the day.
Yeah, and none of this is real. And apparently what he's trying to do, he's coming out with like EDM tracks.
Yeah. No,
but he's also going to do his own vocals. He's going to sing on it and shit.
Right.
And he makes it sound in this like, sooner or later, I knew I would have to sing on something. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later, so it's about time, and I'm coming back. And there's all stuff about how he's like humble now and shit, but gonna like,
conquer
rising up back on the street. It's like, his comeback. But it's not happening.
I think what's more likely than him being like, I knew one of these days I'd have to sing. The thought process was more like, man, if I could make Paris Hilton sound passable, I can definitely make myself passable.
Well, and also, who will work with me right now? Who can work with me? Who's more well known than me?
I'm sure
nobody.
I'm sure Brooke Hogan. What was that?
My plugins.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sure Brooke Hogan's ready to take that call.
So this IMDb Pro, I found his management, and it says David Wintraub. When I go to David Wintraub, it goes, he's known for Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew, Battleground Earth, Ludacris versus Tommy Lee.
Earth.
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah. And
it's a solid lineup.
And Sober House. So.
Oh, so maybe they're going to like spin it as like his
has he been
like
on one of those?
out of rehab story.
Yeah.
No, because if you want to be on one of those, people need to like know who you are.
That's got to be a great market, though.
He's
Representing
famous enough to
people
be
that you
on-
meet in like rehab.
Be like,
You need new
I got
management.
celebrities on the rebound. Yeah. My niche market, my niche representational market is celebs on the rebound.
But he's famous enough to be on Celebrity Rehab.
I don't know. I've honestly never watched it, so I don't know.
There's always like
Who else has been on it? I feel like it's that's like
there's always one or two really, really famous people, and then a few people you're like,
I was gonna say like
okay, I
like a
vaguely remember
Baldwin
them from-
there'd be like a Baldwin and then like somebody
Stephen
from
Baldwin.
somebody who like washed out of the NBA or like something
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Lamar will be on.
Well, let me just say this: the same manager, he has some clients. Ray J is one of his clients,
Gosh.
and Shauna Sand.
I don't even know who that is.
All right, that's fine.
She's like, you don't need to know.
And Too Short.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it looks like maybe he'll end up doing something.
So the
That'd be
Canadian thing, it is erroneous. Apparently, it was like an error on the wiki page for like years. He was born in Long Island, but
okay.
like everyone else.
Oh, but people
still
thought he
says
was-
he's Canadian.
okay, so now that
He
you mention
looks
that,
really Russian.
yeah,
let's listen to the prank call because
hell yeah.
Do we need to set this up?
I can. Yeah, I'll set it. Basically, actually, wait. Does anybody know more about the prank call guy? Or,
No, I have no idea who this guy is.
No, I was talking about how we were going to do the show today with my coworker, and
Yeah.
he listens to prank calls. Like that's his thing.
Yeah.
And he knew who this guy was from the prank call.
But does he know who the pranker is?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's a regular.
Yeah,
Is that
he's-
like his? Does he do other stuff or does he just do prank calls?
He just does prank calls.
And he's the Gregster.
No, I think that's
That's like one of his characters.
I forget what his name is. I think Gregster is one of his characters.
all right. I mean, his YouTube account, or at least the one hosting the videos, seems to be
Ralphage.
Ralphage. RAL.
Yeah, that was the URL that was like over the video.
All right. So anyway, so whatever, whoever that is, this is them prank calling Scott Storch and I think by accident Hulk Hogan at the same time.
Oh right, no,
He just happened to be like in the studio with him.
No. Scott three-way calls it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was there.
They
He was
have
like,
a,
"Hey Hulkster,
No, they
come on,
argue.
get
No,
on
they
this."
argue about it because he's like, "That's not
He's
cool,
like,
bro."
hold on, prank caller. I'm gonna go call him and make him talk to you. Okay, this guy's a fucking idiot now. I didn't even realiage this is how dumb
He turned it
Scott
into a
Storch
work,
is.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He probably paid a lot for that prank call.
Ralphage.com, bitch.
He's got theme music and everything.
Is this a Scott Storch beat?
Kind of sounds like one.
That's what I'm saying.
Hello?
Hey, is this Scott Storch?
This is Scott Storch.
Scott, what's going on? Hey, this is Gregory, boyfriend with Brooke, Hulk Hogan's daughter.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
I'm alright. Dude, you guys have anything intimate going on? She doesn't stop talking about you.
What's that?
She doesn't stop talking about you. I'm a little concerned. Brooke.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, right?
Not at all, man.
No. I got a girlfriend. I'm straight. What do you? I don't even,
I'm
How you
straight.
even approaching me like
That's
this?
his response to an
I'll own
accusation
a
of
record
fooling
label.
around with a girl. I'm straight.
Yeah, and you guys are working together. That's all fine and dandy. She doesn't stop talking about you. I spoke with one of her friends, and she just keeps saying how hot you are and shit like that. And quite frankly, it has me pretty pissed off.
Well, you know something? I don't know what to say about that. I don't mess with 17-year-old girls, okay? First of all, I'm 32 years old, okay? And my girlfriend's publicized in magazines and, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
You say
I
she's
don't mess with kids, you know what I'm
publicized
saying? And I don't
in
make business
magazines?
pleasure, so that's first of all. And as far as you calling my cell phone, I'm gonna find out who you are. And you could get fucked up for shit like this. You don't know who you calling, homie.
I know who I'm calling, boy. You don't know who I am. I'll see you. I know exactly where you're at. She'll be with you on numerous occasions, and I'll make sure to be there with her on the next time.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure that you are too. All right, I'm gonna call Hulkster.
Scott, who's
See, he
your
says, let me
girlfriend,
call
bro?
Hulkster.
Who's my girlfriend?
Yeah,
You don't worry about my girlfriend, but it's not Brooke Hogan, that's for sure.
Saying she's on magazines, I've never, I didn't know you even had a
It's like,
girlfriend.
I've never heard of a magazine
That'll
before.
make me feel a lot more comfortable.
Okay.
Honestly, this guy's not the best prank caller. Scott Storch is doing all the work for him.
Right, no,
Go online
seriously.
And you look in fucking that you'll find out who I date, okay? So, do me a favor. Don't ever call this phone again. Ever. Okay?
Dude, you're a homo. Let me catch you with my girl again. I'ma fuck you up, bro.
Catch you with your girl. I'm not fucking with your
Like, none of that made sense. He's like, accuses him of being gay and then, like, being with his girl. Like, these two have the same confusion of how...
Which is why it's working, right? He's like...
freaking mommies, okay? And sisters and shit
It's
like
like
that.
amateur hour trolling. And he's like, oh,
Wait till
yeah.
you see me,
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
show you.
All right,
This fucking pussy bitch.
Apparently he doesn't
you
fuck
really
with
don't know who
girls.
you're fucking with,
No,
okay?
you don't know who you're
Because it's not
fucking.
just me. It's not just me you got to deal with. If you're not built like that. How old are you, homie?
You're not
I'm
built like
21, bro.
Okay, don't mess with grown folks. We do grown folk things.
Grown
You know what I'm
folks.
saying? I'm going to find out exactly
how we
who
do
you
it on
are.
the island.
And I do this shit the legal way.
Strong Island?
You know what I'm saying?
Strong Island.
Just don't call my phone again. I'll leave you alone. You leave me alone. I don't fuck with your girl.
Well, we gotta get Hogan
And
on.
you
I
can
forgot.
have sex with
He
her
actually
tomorrow.
does have a good line, but Hogan doesn't take the bait.
You will see me. That's why you don't have to wonder and try to find out who I am. You will see who I am. I will tell you who I am.
Okay, who are you?
I'm fucking Gregory.
I got a good story about this prank caller when this
I'm
is
telling
over.
you one more time, okay, for the last time, I'm not interested in your fucking girl. I make money off of fucking artists, okay? So that's the bottom line. Don't have any interest in her, not physically attracted to her, and I don't mess with 17-year-old girls.
So you're not trying to bang her.
Definitely not. I'm engaged to be married, you fucking idiot.
You're a homo. I mean, I don't care how married
like,
I
"Are you
was.
banging my
If I was
girl?
working with
You
a hot chick like that, I
homo?"
would bang her.
Like,
If I was working with your wife, I would bang her.
So
Got
is he
me.
like getting like while this is happening? He's getting. Oh no, this is him
yeah,
getting.
no, because he hangs up on him and he calls Hogan,
Right.
and then the guy calls him back.
He calls him back.
Hello?
Dude, you crossed the line. Yo, nobody hangs up on me, bro. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Hogan, Hulk, you there? Yeah, brother, I'm here. Hey, this guy Gregory's on the phone right now. He says he's your daughter's boyfriend, and he wants to kick my ass.
I don't know who he is, man. Never heard of him.
Oh,
Greg, where are you, bro?
Who's this?
why do you have to put me on the spot like this, Scott?
You just said you were Brooke's boyfriend, and that I'm trying to fuck with her.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean her fucking dad knows about me.
Okay,
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Oh, bro, you're a fucking jabron, man. Who the fuck are you?
Oh,
Hulkster
fuck, bro.
called you
Yo,
a
why the fuck
jabron.
you have to put me on the spot like this,
Who
Scott?
are you, dog?
I will tell you,
I will.
I'm fucking Gregory, man. The Gregster, you fucking son of a bitch.
Who are you, brother? And how'd you get my number?
Now she's gonna think I'm fucking jealous. She's gonna fuck. She's not gonna let me fuck no
So
more.
definitely Scott Storch beats. By the
Hey, bro,
way.
best thing for you
Yeah,
to
that
do
is the
disappear,
Scott
dog.
Storch
Yeah.
beat.
Scott, you got an ID on this dog's number?
No, it's private, dude.
Oh, okay, just hang up on the jabron.
No,
I don't know
fucking
where
shit,
it is.
bro. Damn, hey, this never happened, all right, Hulk? Scott, put it behind us. I just want to keep banging Brooke. I don't want
That's
this
the
to,
part. That's the smart part. He goes,
never
"Put it behind
again,
us."
bro.
I just want to keep banging Brooke.
you know
But if
what?
Hogan doesn't take the
Number,
bait,
homie.
like it'd be way funnier if he's
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna
That's
tell you
right.
guys
You're
who I
never
am,
gonna
all right?
bang her again, brother, because I'm this
guys
22-inch pythons are gonna run wild on you.
But they're just like, hang up.
Sir, you fucking son of a bitch. Hey, Hulk, I'll bang your daughter, bro. And that's serious shit right there.
You couldn't fucking bang anybody, man. So fucking lick nuts, and I'm gonna find out who the hell this is.
So
I will
lick
tell you,
I will.
I'm fucking Gregory, man. The Gregster, you fucking son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna find.
Yeah, you're right. That flute. I almost said Fruit Loop. That flute is definitely
Yeah.
Scott Storch beat.
I think he's a Korg guy. It sounds pretty cheesy.
So
Yeah,
apparently
no. He was definitely playing a Korg in that
Yeah.
video where he's getting the haircut.
With prank calls, you have to like get permission to use them, to release them. So he prank called Jay-Z and then called him back to get permission. And Jay-Z just read his address to him. It's like, you're not going to use shit. I will like fucking kill
shit.
you. Yeah. That prank call is pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good, but it's.
So
but,
Scott
like,
Storch's
yeah,
music.
But
It's
the Hulkster shows up and saves it.
32 and 17 wouldn't stop R. Kelly. Just saying.
Did Scott Storch ever work with R. Kelly? He's like, no, I got.
I think so, actually.
Oh, for real? If he has, I don't
yeah.
know which track it is.
tell you in a second.
Can we listen to Make It Rain? Because I have comments.
Oh, he did not work with R. Kelly. Wow. Wait, yes, he did. Play as only.
Pull Up Fat Joe featuring Lil Wayne, Make It Rain.
Yeah, he did one song with R. Kelly.
Which one?
Play as only.
Okay. This video is great.
It's raining in this video.
No, that's what's great. Their names fly at you in the rain.
I'm in this bitch with terror. Got a head full of stacks. Better grab an umbrella. I make it right. I'm in this bitch with terror. Got a head full of stacks. Better grab an umbrella. I make it.
Oh my god, this is such a Korg.
Better grab an umbrella.
And remember, folks, hate mail at yourmusicisbad.com.
I don't want hate mail for this song.
You hear the echo, man, I've seen the best go, cause he ain't had that metal.
Send hate mail for this song to Fat Joe, Lil Wayne, and Scott Storch, and not Your Music Is
Scott
Bad.
Storch might get back to you. He might be on his reality show.
I'm macking a 7. I clap at your reverend. I see you in NY. I send you an invite. You gon' need you a pass. That's the code that we live by. Yeah, I'm in this bitch with terror. Full of stacks. I make it right. I make it right. I'm in this bitch with terror. Got a head full of stacks. Better grab an umbrella. I make it right. I make it right. Make it rain on them hoes. I make it right. I make it right. I make it rain on them hoes. I make it right. I make it right. I make it rain on them hoes. I make it right.
I can see it making this song getting a haircut.
So that's pretty much the whole.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
you get
not
the
worth
idea.
listening to the full.
The point. The reason I wanted to listen to Make It Rain was, I think that's actually one of the better beats that he made.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But the thing is about it, it has what I usually derogatorily refer to as the heavy metal harmonic rhythm, where the progression ends on the 1. So it ends on the 1, and then you have the bar and the beat, and then you hit the 1 again.
Right. It goes ba 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 ba, and then back to 1.
Right again, and you're just like, and it kills the momentum. So it's like the best, the most engaging thing he ever did. Has these super cheesy horns and has this horrible stop start stuttering harmonic rhythm. It's yeah. I could see making this beat while getting a haircut. There's no how. Yeah, I mean, it just makes me be like, I really missed out on an opportunity to make 70 million doing next to nothing.
Man, I'm starting making beats tomorrow. That's
Scott Storch reminds me of the guy Guitar Center that just sits there and makes loops after loops.
yeah, in Long Island.
Yeah.
Or more likely at Sam Ash.
Employee or customer?
Oh no, the customer.
Either or.
Like the guy that basically
Either way.
lives there. Uses washes all of his drug money buying equipment and returning it. Yeah. It's totally Scott Storch. And then he's like, what if I started selling the drugs that I buy to get the hookers? And he's like, oh, someone kept tipping him in until he ended up in Miami.
Oh. So did he move there to get closer to the coke? It takes too long to get here. I need to go there. So
Yeah, I think he realized
access.
that you make money in drugs in the music business and not music. So he just kind of went straight to Miami. Because, yeah.
So the one other little thing I know about him, because I like Timbaland, is that there was some beef between them over Cry Me a River, which was the one Justin Timberlake song from...
That's why I was just singing it.
Yeah, from that
one.
album, which in my opinion was not a total piece of shit. And yeah, that was the thing, was whether it was Timbaland or they both actually, I think, have credit now, legally or whatever, but...
Which came first?
I don't. Well, I mean, if you go on the Wikipedia, it's Timbaland, and it says co-produced by by Scott Storch, but I don't know what that means. And, who knows, like, I don't know what the real story is behind it. Like, who did what, and then why did they argue about it? Maybe like, I don't know. Maybe
Tim is a beast. Like, he's like one of the best producers ever.
He was the guy who I was like, I don't hate all hip hop. Like, because I got into some of his stuff, and I was we were talking about this yesterday, and I was saying we should do an episode on it because like that, because the year that super big Justin Timberlake album came out, he also did Nelly Furtado's album, and then he also did his solo album that year, which had like 3 huge singles on it.
Yeah, I was at MTV that year. That was 2006. Like, everything was like, Scott Storch was doing the Brooke and the Paris thing, and Tim was like Justin and Nelly Furtado.
And I think Tim had like one of his tracks on his album too was supposed to be like dissing Scott.
No, and there was, he came out later and he said he regretted it though.
Regretted dissing him?
Yeah, like here, I'll bring it up. Hold on.
While you do that, is there a thing in music credits about like how you're credited means what happened? Like I know in film credits.
Well, that's it's. I mean,
like in film, if it's end, it means you did like 50% of the work.
Right.
But if
it should
in a row, then it's a rewrite.
If it doesn't necessarily.
No.
Well, okay.
That's an agreement amongst the like in the creation document. Like it doesn't matter how it's listed.
It doesn't.
On the thing.
You're right.
You don't have to list anyone on the thing. Like,
the way it's publicly presented isn't connected to the way it's like legally.
The only thing is you're legally obligated to name the people who performed on the record, because that was part of the thing back in the day, like with the whole like Motown stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Where they would just like they basically stole these people's music and just didn't give them credit. So you have to give people credit if they played on the thing, but that doesn't mean you have to pay them. Like that's a whole different thing. It says, after taking verbal jabs at each other on numerous tracks, super producers Timbaland and Scott Storch finally put an end to their feud. According to SOHH.com, Timbaland was the one who initiated the beef when he threw a subliminal comment aimed at Storch in the first single, Give It To Me, off his last album, Shock Value. And this is great because we haven't talked about this, how Scott Storch, like, this is actually a gripe that I have with Scott Storch, is that, like, in a bunch of these tracks, including like the Brooke and Paris Hilton ones, like at the beginning, you'll hear him go like Scott Storch, like they'll whisper his name or something. And sometimes you can miss it if you're not even listening for it. But like that, it doesn't sound cool. Like you're not shouting out to Snoop. You're like, it's like Scott Storch. So but then his nickname, which they don't use, is the Piano Man, which like, that's taken, right?
Yeah,
like,
there's already one of those,
right? So I'm super confused by the whole thing. But so anyway, it goes in the track. Timbaland bragged, "I'm a real producer, and you just a piano man." Storch soon responded with his personal track titled "Built Like That."
Wait, I know the next line from that. Get a $500,000 for my beats, you get a couple grand. That's how that goes.
Thanks, man.
So,
I listened to that album a bunch.
Storch soon responded with his personal text titled "Built Like That," in which he accuses Timbaland of jacking beats and taking credit for work done by other producers. But during a recent interview on the Atlanta radio show The Morning Mess, Timbaland explained that he had put the beef in the past when he met up with Storch, quote, in light of the rumors surrounding Storch's financial problems, end quote, with the intention of offering help, saying, quote, because all this stuff I've been hearing in the press about him, I just called him and said, look, man, we've been friends for so long and I'm here for you. All that stuff that I've done, I'm sorry. I just know that you need a friend. This should be his song. And I just want to be there for you because I know people turn their backs on you, end quote.
Nice.
Yeah.
Timbaland cited the birth of his daughter as motivation to become a more positive person.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And Scott Storch can't have children because he's gay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because
of all the blow
did
he
do
did.
enough coke and then I don't know.
No.
Is that why I wasn't bagging Brooke Hogan?
Brooke Hogan being a woman is, up to interpretation.
That call was so weird. It's the weirdest prank call I've ever heard. You should play either the Paris
Hilton
or the Brooke Hogan tracks.
I mean,
or just enough so we at least get to the shout out.
What do they? Do you know what the title?
Paris. I think is Paris's title track.
I'm trying to think. But was that the name of the single?
Maybe it was the album. If you look up Paris Hilton, Scott Storch.
No, Paris was the name of the album.
Yeah.
If I look at the track names, I'll remember.
I'm really sad her career didn't take off. I don't think she worked at it hard enough.
I feel like it was called Turn It Up.
Turn It Up, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, Turn It Up.
You think she phoned it in?
Yeah. Let's see. Wow, she has way more. Oh, Stars Are Blind is definitely one of the tracks off that album.
Yeah, but that's not. He didn't produce that one. He produced Turn It Up.
All right, yeah.
He did Turn It Up, Fighting Over Me, Jealousy, Turn You On, and Heartbeat.
All right, hold on. I gotta bring down the level. I don't need to hear that much of Paris Hilton.
She got a writing credit on this one.
Yeah, sometimes a writing credit to a pop singer is like an executive producer credit.
Which, for those of you who don't know, that means you paid money.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't the one I was thinking of, but this one's bad too.
Yeah, this is really bad. I hear him going EDM though. Like, it's definitely more.
I appreciate how much music he's laying out without Paris Hilton, though.
Oh, listen to that.
That's hot. He's like, be sure to get your catchphrase.
Oh, wait. It's. According to the lyrics, one of those noises was Scott Storch. Should we run it back?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
All right. All right, so this time we have to listen to the horrible groaning sounds. I guess not. It says it in the lyrics, but she actually just says "that's hot" twice instead of Scott Storch. So maybe it was in the lyrics that she was. Maybe she was supposed to say Scott Storch, and she didn't. I don't know. Maybe she couldn't read his name, so she just said "that's hot" again.
So I think that she says Scott Storch. I still think she says it in the that other track of hers. The old one, the 2006 one.
Didn't that album come out like 2006?
Yeah, I thought it did.
Wait, why does she have a video from 6 months ago?
Because she's like in the game.
Doing music again now.
God.
Because she can do whatever she wants because she's loaded.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
So you know what the other song is?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, you know what? I may have... Oh, yeah. No, I thought it... What did we just listen to?
Let's go to Brooke.
Because I thought it was Turn It Up.
That's what we just
listened to. Yeah. So then pull up Brooke Hogan's About Us.
Maybe we might just not have been able to hear the Scott Storch because of the YouTube mix or something.
There's
Who knows?
A bunch of
pull up
Scott
Brooke
Storch
Hogan's
songs on that album.
Pull up Brooke Hogan's About Us.
I think it's Stars Are Blind that she says Scott Storch, but you guys are saying
He doesn't produce that one though.
I still think she like says
she gives him a shout out anyway. Is this a YouTube ad?
Maybe she was confused. Like, no, Scott did do this one. Whatever. Oh, this has got my favorite rapey sounding rapper, Paul Wall.
Yes.
Oh Pow wow.
Yes.
Someone gonna get raped.
This is like the music videos that like the parents pay for.
Yeah. Yeah, Hulk Hogan. He paid for this, I'm sure.
I hear him jaw japping, bumping guns, chasing crumbs. We ain't concerned with them bums, we accumulating funds.
Accumulating funds.
And just so you know, that bass hit does not sound terrible because of YouTube. Like, it really sounds that bad. Like, it's just awful.
Do they even live in LA where there's paparazzi? Or are they like in San Diego or something?
I think they're in Florida. All pro wrestlers live in Florida.
I thought Atlanta.
Who?
I thought pro wrestlers all lived around Atlanta.
No, that was when WCW was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Those days are over. Everybody lives in Florida, in Orlando.
Are there paparazzi in Florida?
This was towards the end of Paul Wall's mainstream run, too.
Yeah.
This might have ruined him. It's not rapey enough. It ruined his credibility. Like, all his other shit was, like, came off, like, super rape. My impression of Paul Wall from the second I saw him on TV was, like, this guy a rapist? Because he just comes off super like, yeah, baby, go get it. What? You're like, whoa.
Tone it down.
If you're known for your grill, odds are.
Right.
Oh yeah, she's
probably
totally
rapist.
wearing a grill in this too.
For real. Just like you don't know anything about music. No.
Oh, it sounds like Destiny's Child too.
That's probably what they were going for.
Yeah, for sure. The harmonies.
I bet you they weren't intentionally harmonies. She probably just did a bunch of takes and he picked the ones out of there that like formed a chord.
I don't even think it's her singing. I think they hired someone.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like that thing that they do to Ozzy's voice to make him sound like he can still sing.
Still? He could sing? When?
Yeah, I think she just sang everything so low, and then they like compressed, auto-tuned, and stacked it. And then like there's the one little lead part.
P. Diddy calls it layering.
Yeah.
But yet, I mean, that is a classic Scott Storch beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic Scott Storch beat.
Do you think he's ever used like any of the presets on the Korg and just said fuck it?
Do you think he's ever not
Not
used a
used a
preset? Like, do you think he's ever actually edited a fetch? They really sound like presets.
Yeah. I just hate Korg so much.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Korg is the sound of 90s prog metal. Like,
true.
That's like the Dream Theater, 0 Hour, like all those bands. Like, it had
Are
that.
they all Tritons or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
pretty
Trinities, Tritons. Yeah.
It just reminds me of the broke ass producer that's like, yo, I got a Korg.
A lot of trance music, too. It's like all Tritons.
I can't do it.
You're too cool for school.
I always hated them.
Rex had a Triton.
I know.
I had a Trinity.
I had a Yamaha. I don't know.
The 90s were a weird time.
So let's see what else. Anything else you get about?
I know
Scott
it's
Storch?
it's just a raging tire fire, like from start to end, because it's just awful. I mean, so many of these tracks, there's just these terrible like preset beat loops, and then some terribleness over it.
Do you think he wanted to be like the greatest producer of all time and was just too busy doing coke that like he didn't get to achieve his dreams?
I don't think he's. I mean,
No, I think his dream was to wear sunglasses indoors, and he did it.
yeah.
Like-
His dream was probably to do all that coke, and he did it. He lived his dream. But all dreams must come to an end. I think, honestly, I think that he just, he happened to, nail a sound that everyone thought was cool for like 5 years. And then
No,
he
I
just
think he
kept doing it.
I think he got lucky enough to work with some people that people were interested in. Because there's nothing about that sound.
Well, except that was the sound for like 5 years. I'm not saying it should have been. I'm saying he got lucky in terms of the sound he hit, right?
No, but I because
You
I
mean the
feel like
preset on the Korg?
no because I feel like look, the Brooke and the Paris Hilton stuff, it sounds exactly the same.
Right.
It's just that there aren't. I feel like if like all those people, like 50 Cent, whatever,
I
like,
can put on
like
Stars Are Blind.
anyone could have done the beats for those, like, and they would have been hits. I don't think the popularity of any of those tracks can be attributed to his beats. Is what I'm saying.
Right. Well, I'm saying that like it was close enough to everything that was going on that I'm not saying they were like remarkable. I'm just saying like they happened to fit with what people wanted at that time.
Okay.
And so
fair enough.
and then he had like, yeah, right. I think the Beyonce one was his first big hit, and that was Beyonce and Sean Paul, who was also Sean Paul's biggest hit.
I think it comes down to is like when you're paying a producer and you can pay him in coke and not cash, that's like really lucrative in the music business because like you get to keep,
It saves you a step.
Yeah. And so that I see that as a common thing. If you got a guy that can like hit a preset on a Korg and
You think Scott Storch thought 401k was like how many kilos? It's 401
It's my
kilos.
retirement plan. Yeah.
yeah.
I met somebody who thought a 401k meant that, at the end, at maturity, you would get $401,000. Like, that's,
Was
At
it
least they
Omar?
knew.
no.
At least they knew what K was.
She told it in a way that she was like, yeah, that's what I used to think. It's pretty funny. But I'm like, it's sort of.
All right, so let's check out this little clip on YouTube of. So like he got started with the Roots playing keyboard. So let's see if him jamming with the Roots is actually better than his awful beats. Wait.
Is this the keyboard solo?
No, wait. I can see his boards.
Is it Korg?
It's a Triton. I'm trying to tell which kind of Triton it is.
You don't even know, man.
He has a Yamaha under it, but he's definitely
it's a
rocking
big
that Triton.
silver
He's using
Triton.
the Yamaha to lay his drink on.
Well, you gotta look cool. You gotta play both at the same time,
Right.
Oh yeah, this is the song he did with
Way
Dre.
to not keep
2001.
time. See, he's not.
Oh yeah, that's really bad.
So the drummer's like, okay, fine, I'll meet you.
Yeah, I just heard that.
That was really bad. So clearly he'd started in on that big pile of $30 million of blow.
They started playing the backing track.
He still isn't in time.
I'm amazed that
Yeah,
he's playing.
he keeps moving off time, and all he's doing is hitting that one chord with his right hand and playing two bass notes with his left hand. That's what he's doing.
That's pretty sad.
I could play this,
and he just
and
stopped.
I am terrible.
He tried to get back on the beat. He was like, "Oh, I'll just stop for a second and try to find the beat. Where am I?
He's like, how many times do I have to
Nowhere
play
near the
this? Usually I just play it once.
This is like me. I can relate to Scott Storch.
Well, I was gonna say, if I could play this, because like my thing is, I'm okay at piano if I only use one hand. But as soon
So
as
is
I have to use
Scott
both
Storch.
of them, right? But I'm terrible, and this is like, but I could play this.
Didn't you have like stage fright when it came to playing piano though?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. So that you weren't on the stage. Like he's.
Yeah,
It's like the- it's like
I mean,
the-
I can. I
This
think
is-
I can nail that though.
This
you
is like
know?
some John Blackwell shit.
Now, to be fair, they are playing one of his songs. This is not a Roots song, or there might be more going on.
Oh, he just went up an octave. The keys are easier to hit.
He went back down then too. He was like, "Wait, no, that's too much of a stretch. I can't hit this one over here, this one over here. No, okay, move it back."
Never been a huge Roots fan.
He just stopped, hit a random. Did you hear that random like?
That guy who just stopped playing, I'm gonna call him out.
He's done now. He's
So we heard him play 2 chords very badly.
Yeah, and off time, and then once Questlove adjusted to his time, he got off time again.
So yeah, I had to hear that because I wanted to see what his keyboard skills were like.
That was pretty unimpressive.
They're hot fire in terms of like I was saying, a raging tire fire.
Oh yeah, let me just play this clip anyway because I think it's funny how he talks to this dude.
This fact or myth?
What?
Did you really leave Janet Jackson inside the studio for?
Here, let me turn this one up because it's just talking. This is the one where he's like interviewed about something, and the guy's basically just asking him questions about blowing money and doing crazy shit. And he's like, it's either playing down, rumors of my bankruptcy are greatly exaggerated, or it's like, but don't get me wrong, I'm still playing, like.
Oh, but he actually declared bankruptcy, so.
Yeah. But here he tries to again be like, yeah, but I'm not that broke. It's like, okay.
Yo, I just did what my accountant said to do.
It's a restructuring bankruptcy, not a like.
Yeah.
Left for that. Who told you that? I read this on the internet. Like, she said that you left her. You was in a session with her, and you just got up and got the fuck on and left and came back 10 hours later like shit wasn't wrong.
It was like 4 hours.
It was like 4
she was at my crib, and she was like, spending a little time there, like hanging. So it wasn't so. It wasn't, it was bad though. It was bad. I can't even front.
This is what we need is a full volume.
Storch, and you
I think he just wants to fuck with people at this point.
Give me all the coke right now before I keep.
I would like to point
Comedy,
out
guys.
that he's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah,
They're always like the same sunglasses too.
Yeah.
It's not like he has a vast collection of sunglasses that he wants to show off. He has one pair.
And why?
You could just assume he's wearing
You
sunglasses.
inside this 50.com. I've been waiting on this for years.
He could have a
Before I
vast
even
collection
got
of the
here,
same
before
sunglasses.
I even met 50, all that. I've been waiting to get a sit down with Scott Storch. You're a legend.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah. Hey,
In the
dog, you go
flesh.
back too far. You didn't come out of nowhere. A lot of people
been doing
think
this for a minute.
Yeah, 91. You a keyboard player for the Roots.
Yeah,
Who knew that?
I was a member of the Roots.
That's
One of the
crazy.
founding members, yeah.
I remember
How
that
you
thing I
get
did.
inside the Roots, man? What do you meet these guys at?
I mean, we actually assembled the group together. Like, I met.
He keeps basically trying to say he started the Roots.
he found Black Thought and Amir, Questlove, and it was cool. Like, we just gelled. Like, I brought something to the table. I brought like a little tone center. You know what I mean? We had the drummer and you had the somebody around.
I brought my Korg Triton to the table.
And his shit time.
And its presets.
You know what I'm saying? But then there was a point where
I like owned this
after
gear,
3 years,
and that they were like, "You could be in this band, huh?"
a performer.
Long Island Jew, that's how we roll. That's how they roll.
I got a van.
I got a car. I got this keyboard.
Creator constantly. You know what I mean? Instead of pedaling.
Got some turntables. We'll hook it up.
on the road.
Joe.
So you didn't like, you kind of a one-man band. You
You
don't
can talk
really
to
like
the promoter and not get ripped off.
sharing your light. Is that what I'm to understand a little bit?
You mean in terms creatively?
Creatively.
No, I mean I've collaborated.
That's a
with
Jewish
handful
accent, by the
of
way,
people.
that
I
is-
collaborated, most well known with Dr. Dre.
Right.
And then did some stuff with Timberland and a few others over the years. But recently I actually started doing some stuff with this cat Tech from
This girl, Brooke
Mechanics.
Hogan. You may have heard of her.
Predominantly I am a control freak a little bit. I like to, because I actually make my beats. I don't hire a guy to come in and do this, and I do everything.
I got a Korg Triton.
I purchased a keyboard with a bunch of presets, and then I make
I
my
actually
beats.
make my beats. I just select a preset, and then I make my beats.
You know what I'm saying? You make them beats.
I hit the demo button.
I want to control which preset it
You
is.
trying to do right now
I hit the
too.
demo mode button, and then I make my beats.
I
think Wes Willis's beats are
man.
better.
And if you in the news it says Scott Storch, he blew his whole fortune. And
There it is.
Oh,
They're showing the
there's
picture of him without sunglasses.
Coke habit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't.
Oh, he definitely has a wonky
the
eye.
cost of cocaine that made me break a lot of my money, but it was really a bad decision.
Break my money?
Things you do when you're under the influence of that drug.
He's used to saying piggy
Which
bank.
was definitely yesterday, but I'm doing good. I mean, I a lot of things get
Oh, like break the bank.
Yeah, it sounds so out of this world and unbelievable. I'm like, yo, I got it.
I'm okay.
I need to talk
I'm
to him
comfortable.
myself.
I'm still comfortable.
Word.
But
Because your broke ain't other people's broke.
Right.
As he's been talking about this, he's scratching his neck.
It's all relative.
Right.
You know, if Bill Gates woke up with Oprah's money, he'd jump off a bridge.
Right.
So woke up tomorrow with Oprah's in an interview, he said he had $100 left. How is that like not other people's bro?
Right. So he used a Chris Rock line, which he quoted wrong, and then they edited in here in case you didn't know that line he stole to try to cover up that he lost a bunch of money. But yeah, no, like it's just I found an article which for some reason I can't get to load right now, where it said like he had $100 in cash left and like, you know, $3,000 in whatever and some clothes.
It's
and
pretty
whatever.
fucking broke.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty funny. He's like, yeah, well, you know, I'm just like less rich, so it kind of sucks, but not really.
Well, not. I mean, the guy from Creed went broke like that, but he went like crazy broke. So Scott Storch like seems like a little bit like he just needed his agent to write something that got him enough press that he could do his EDM
He just needed someone to convince him to someone to work with him again, because he probably
he can get Scott Stapp to work with him, and then they could do SST or SST squared.
Do you want to reach out to his agent and ask if he's like interested in a collab? Because I bet you that
sort of.
Storch and Stapp.
I kind of want to talk about Scott Stapp now.
There's a fertile ground for discussion.
I think
that's a low-hanging fruit episode is what that is. I mean, literally that will be the title of the episode, is like low-hanging fruit installment 1. That's going to be the series on like super easy shit.
No, or Falter Bridge. The Scott Stapp story.
Well, I mean, like to be honest, it's like, you know, I'm sure Scott Storch has done a fair amount of drugs, you know, and it's like not a public meltdown, and it seems a little bit, you know, organized, you know, versus like the guy from Creed who was like recording on his phone about like how everything was really bad and reaching out to his fans.
And like couldn't finish that gig.
He had a gig.
You know, there was like a Creed concert where like he like basically didn't make it through the set, or was like super bad, and all those people wanted their money back.
Oh.
It was like a pretty public blow up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe Scott Storch is just, you know, a genius that's going to just make a massive comeback in the EDM world.
I wouldn't count on that.
With that fresh Korg Triton sound.
Well, like, you know, maybe
retrofuturism.
Maybe he'll get a karma.
Yeah, maybe he'll get some, you know, like 16-year-old ghost producer.
But he just said he makes his own beats.
No, he's a control freak.
He's got to make his own beats.
He's got to make his own beats.
Right.
I mean, that Paris thing was definitely more EDM. It sounded like EDM, but it sounded like just generic, whatever. Okay, this is EDM, I guess.
There's no music dialogue in space, too.
No.
Yeah, I think what EDM means to him is like, I get to use my strings. You know, I think he's really excited about that.
I get to use different
Yeah.
Triton presets.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Alrighty, well, I think we may have expended the Scott Storch material. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes or yourmusicisbad.com. Follow me on Twitter at @TheOneTrueMatt, and stay tuned for more stuff. Until next time, I'm turning it off now.